Welcome back to the Green Room. I'm Heather.
And I'm Amber. It's nice to see everyone.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us this Thursday. Today, we didn't bring a
Is it
guest.
is it Thursday? It feels like Friday.
It's Thursday. Can you believe it?
I
Maybe you feel like you wish it was Friday.
do.
It's
I
been one
do.
of those weeks that's been crazy for
Just to
me
be
too.
real. And see, I have
Yeah.
my Fueled by Coffee and Closing shirt.
Oh, I love it.
I have 5 closings next week.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm trying to get those all
I
scheduled.
only have two. You're beating me.
Slacker.
I know. I had two this week. Well, I have one tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
I had
see,
one yesterday.
see,
That was interesting, but we got her done.
right?
So that was good.
Get her done.
Get her done. Get her done.
Get her done.
And we did. We
Yeah,
got her done.
we did.
Well, today we don't have a guest, but we think this one's going to be a really fun
Mm-hmm.
episode for you and super
Okay.
educational too. So again, instead of a guest, we brought some tools for you.
Yes, a tool. This is our toolbox, right?
Yes, that's our toolbox.
Okay. All right. Toolbox.
Yeah. So it's today's episode is going to be all about the mistakes that homeowners make years before
Mm-hmm.
they ever even decide to sell.
Yes. Yes.
And
And
yeah,
th- and then they say we should have called you sooner.
oh yeah,
Right?
usually
Yeah.
that's what I hear. How
Uh-huh.
about you?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I always like it when a seller will say, I'm getting ready to list my house. Can you come out and look at it first?
Mm,
And so then I can go out there and tell them, here are some things that you need to do.
yep.
Here are some things you don't need to do.
Yep. So
Uh,
they can really spend their money wisely.
right.
Because otherwise, you can really sink a lot of money
You
into
can sink a
something
lot of
that's not
money
going to give you
in
much of a return.
exactly things like redoing your bathroom, or some of those things aren't necessarily needed.
No.
And a big one is painting. A lot of times a new buyer is going to want to choose their own paint colors anyway.
Yeah.
So just lots of different things like that.
Yeah. For
So
sure. For
yeah. So
sure.
this is going to be a
It'll
good
be
one.
fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. So we want to help you
Yes.
to get your house ready. Even if you're
The,
not ready now, it's always good to kind of have it ready in
hmm
case you just never know what's going to happen. So it's good to have things ready to go.
correct. Correct. And that's why I've been trying to do stuff at my own house.
Yeah, you got to
It's
keep
suffered
up on
from
it.
a little bit of neglect lately, but
Well,
now
you'll get
we're
there. You're
jumping on
working on
things.
it.
Yeah.
You're working on it.
We're moving.
Yeah, it's a lot of work owning a
Hmm.
home. I mean, I can tell you a little story. I have a condo under contract right now, and she's older, and she moved actually already to North Carolina, and we had a
Hmm.
whole plan in place before she moved. We sat down, and I was like, okay, we need to replace the carpet. They were older and stained, and you know what
Hmm.
I mean, for it to show well.
Yep.
We got it repainted.
Is this your Brownsburg one?
No, this one's
The
my
di-
Danville one.
but both of your
Both
condos,
of them were good though.
and they both got
First
offers
day.
in like day one.
Yeah.
So obviously,
Yeah.
Heather knows what she's talking about when it comes to getting your house ready to sell.
Yeah. And we can help you coordinate all
Yeah.
that. But that's what I did. I
Hmm.
said, you move. Once you
Hmm.
get out, then I'll get all the contractors in there.
Why don't you come to my house too?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not moving, but you can just organize it all.
I know. I get like a system and I'm
I
like,
know.
okay, here's what I
Yeah.
want you to do. And here's, and then I
Here.
can
Yep.
organize it for you if you need to. Sometimes it's easier for me to just organize it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anytime. You just
There
let me
you
know,
go.
girl,
All right.
for sure. But that resulted in a really quick
So you
sale.
you
Both of
had
them
her.
were prepared.
You had so the lady that moved. You had her do carpet and what else?
So we did all new carpet.
Yep.
We did some new flooring in the sunroom, some
Yep.
LVP, which is
Hmm.
really pretty, and we had it painted
And paint it.
top
Yeah.
to
See,
bottom.
see, flooring and paint sometimes.
Mhm.
If you just paint it all one neutral color.
That's what we did.
You know
We just did all
that.
alabaster white, which is
Yep.
it's one of my favorite Sherwin-Williams
Me
colors.
too.
You
Yep.
know,
I know the one you're talking
yeah,
about. I put
it's
that in
pretty. It's
rentals.
not like stark white,
Yeah.
but it's not got a really yellow tone to it either.
Yeah.
Whites are kind of hard.
They are. Well,
There's so
all
many of
colors
them.
are because they don't look the same on the little card
Swatch. Yeah, you got to put them on
swatch
your wall
as they
and kind of
do. Yeah.
see.
I have messed up paint colors more times than I can count,
Yeah.
which is why you designed this whole office.
I do like paint, but it is hard.
Yeah,
Like
it's very
you
hard.
second guess yourself a lot
Hmm.
because you're just like, okay, this looks different in this light than this
Than this
light.
light.
But I love alabaster because it just looks good in every light. I
Yes.
have it in my own house, so I like it.
Yes.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we
So.
prepared it in the right way, and then first day on the market, we had an over full price offer, all cash,
Hmm.
and it happened
I,
again in Brownsburg. So
yeah.
these things really do matter and can definitely be helpful.
Right. I
you know?
agree. I agree, and it's sometimes, and you don't want you there's a fine line. You don't want people to spend too much money, like
Right.
updating an entire bathroom might be too much, or
Yeah.
redoing your entire kitchen might be too much. It all just sort of depends on
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah. For this one, I mean, they did need, the kitchen was fairly updated, but it had like white appliances still. And
Hmm.
I told her, don't, let's not worry about appliances.
Yeah.
Let's keep those because they're probably going to want to choose their own anyways. And we
You know,
had done so many things
nobody
already.
likes white appliances anymore.
No, not very many people.
Mm-mm.
Not very many people.
No,
But I didn't want her to change all that out
I
because that
know
would have
because
been an
that's
expense
expensive.
that she really needed to do at the price point she was at.
Hmm.
And I think that makes a big difference too.
Yeah,
Price
what price point
points.
you're in? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. But that was just a really good little
Hmm.
story to
Right.
kind of let you know the importance of some of those things. They make a big difference.
Right.
She got a
Well,
major return on her investment.
and one of the things that, you said is that your home is an investment every day,
Yes.
right? And that's a lesson because I've kind of let mine go for about 3 years. And
Yeah.
so now I'm trying to play catch up
Right.
on getting things back to where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves out of the
Mm-hmm.
gutters, uh, cattails cut back from the pond,
Yeah.
all the things.
Yeah.
And had I just stayed on top of things each year, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now.
Yeah. But it's easy to do when you're busy and you're
Uh-huh.
taking care of a big property by yourself.
Right.
So that's where having kind of a team in place to help you through that
Hmm.
is
I know.
helpful. But staying up on top of it, I think, is so big,
Exactly, because then it doesn't become snowball, and
overwhelming.
then it's so overwhelming that you don't know
Yeah.
where to start. And what I tend to do when things get so overwhelming, I don't know where to start. I don't start,
You just don't start. And I think so many people are that way.
and
They're
I
just
just sit
like,
there,
eh, okay.
and then I just sit there and feel sorry for myself because I
Yeah.
have too much to do.
Yeah. And then you're further overwhelmed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that
So
really
it's
doesn't,
like such a
yeah, that
vicious
doesn't
cycle.
doesn't get you anywhere, does it?
No,
So,
no, not at all.
We do have
So,
a comment on the subject of
oh,
oh, yeah.
appliances.
oh,
Heather's got her son Cameron Ludlow,
Oh, yes,
uh,
mm,
Cam.
well trained apparently. White appliances are too dated.
oh, yes.
I
Well,
agree,
they are
though.
dated. They
Yeah.
are, and even I mean, black, I suppose, is better than white.
Hmm.
But I even think that, I mean, people are really going more towards the stainless steel or
I have black stainless
the
steel
black
in
stainless
my
steel.
kitchen.
Yes.
It looks really sharp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what it's called. It's just black
It's
stainless
called
steel.
black stainless. Yeah, when we were building the house, I thought I would just do stainless, but I
Hmm.
didn't like, stainless, some of them you can get fingerprints all over it
I know.
just by
Hmm.
like grazing against it.
Yep.
So I was like, I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah.
Like wipe it down all the time. You think having kids and a husband and all the things, right? And
Hmm.
then I went to the appliance place and I was like, what is this? And they're like, it's black stainless
Yeah.
and it does not show fingerprints.
And it looks good. I would say
It looks really nice.
that's kind of your top of the line right now
Yeah.
is the black stainless.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
So,
or the stainless that doesn't show fingerprints.
right.
That's what I would always tell you to do because I got a
But,
refrigerator one time that showed every fingerprint, and my
and
kids were little,
yeah.
and it drove me a little crazy. It
And you're always
was a
wiping
pretty,
it every
pretty
day.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was always wiping it.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, yep, absolutely. So we're gonna play a little game
Yes.
today
Games.
that I thought would be fun and also helpful for you guys. The game is called "Should You Fix It?" So we have a little bowl here
From our toolbox.
from our toolbox with some items of the home, and we're
Okay.
each going to pull it,
Uh-huh.
and then we're going to give our opinions
On
on.
whether or not whether or not a seller
Yeah.
should fix it before listing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. New hardware. Yes.
I say yes.
It's cheap and easy.
Hmm.
And there's nothing, it's amazing what updated modern hardware can do for cabinets.
Could totally change the look of them.
So I would say yes, this is cheap and easy.
Yeah. Yep. I'd
Okay.
say definitely that. All right. Let me check and see what I get. Ooh, kitchen remodel. Now that is, I think, very dependent on the property. What do you think?
I'm going to go with no.
You're gonna do no?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think your average, if you're going to do a full kitchen remodel,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at 25, 30 grand,
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know that that's going to add 25 or 30 grand to your list price.
I think the only caveat is if you're over a million.
If you're over a million. Okay.
There.
I'll give you that.
Because
I'll give you that.
I think that if you have a dated kitchen
Mhm.
and you're over $1 million, people, I mean, that's what sells houses,
kitchen,
right?
yeah.
Is that kitchen and
So
those
it's about
baths.
price point
I think it's price
because
point
your
dependent.
$500,000 and under, and especially your $300,000 and under, there's no need to remodel your kitchen
I
because
totally
you're not going
agree.
to get that money back.
You're not going to see it back. No, you could do easy things,
Mhm.
hardware, things
Mhm.
like that,
Yeah, paint your cabinets, things like that, but not a full remodel.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's price dependent. So I think if you're in the million and over club,
Yes.
it might be something to think about
Mhm.
because I think it can help you get your price and you're
Yeah.
going to see the return. But
Like
I would
it-
agree, 500 and under.
Yeah,
I
like the
wouldn't.
waterfronts that you list and things
Mhm.
like that. That's different. I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
price dependent
I
there.
think it's price dependent, but in general,
No.
there's little things you could do instead of like
Mhm.
totally ripping out a
Well,
kitchen.
painting the cabinets and hardware is big.
Mhm.
And sometimes countertops, but see, countertops are where you can really start spending money though.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people want granite and granite is not cheap.
no, it's not cheap.
Uh-uh.
Sometimes you can look out and find a nice slab for a decent price.
Yeah.
That's what I
Along,
did at my house, but
along the side of the road or
yes.
something.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, you never know.
Okay.
You never know.
All right. Roof.
Ooh.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna go. I think it's price dependent again.
I do too. I do too.
I'm gonna go with no. List it and see what happens. And
Mhm.
then if you are asked in the inspection process to address the roof, then you address the roof.
Mhm.
Now, if the roof has holes in it, that's different.
That's a totally different context.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have had, I just sold a house in Bainbridge where we had to put a new roof on as a result of the inspection response, and the seller did that. That is such a big ticket item.
It is.
Really, in any price point, it's a big ticket item. So I tend to advise sellers, as long as the roof isn't leaking, as long as it's not completely at the end of its life,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and list it and see where we end up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Agree.
Now, I will say though, a new roof is a huge selling point. Does it mean I'm going to list a house for more?
No.
No. It just means that I'm going to really make sure that the listing states brand new roof.
Brand new roof. Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Well, I think it gives buyers peace of mind.
It
right?
does.
They're
Yes.
like, ooh, this
Right.
has already been done for us, and so they're willing to pay, not necessarily more because a roof is just like an item a house has to have.
Right.
That's what I always tell sellers as well. I'm like,
So putting a new
roof's great. Does it add a lot of value to your home? No, it brings it up to the comps.
Yeah, and it's just a selling
Right?
point. It's just a feature that you can say, hey, new roof.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't really add value necessarily.
No.
So and again, that's more like in your 300,000 and under price points. I would never tell a seller put a new roof on.
It wouldn't make sense.
No.
No.
Let's see what happens in the inspection period. Or if we're getting showings and everybody in the feedback, all the buyers are saying, oh, the roof is bad. I don't want this house. Then we address it at that
Then
point.
we can address it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I would say too.
Look at us. We're just both
We're so aligned.
We're so brilliant and aligned.
All right, my turn.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, HVAC.
Oh, that's so much like the roof.
It's a lot like the roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it on that one. As
Yep.
long as it's, working properly. I've sold homes that have had 40-year-old HVACs that were working completely fine.
Yeah.
And there was no reason to replace them.
And why is that? That kind of goes back to our whole what did we
It's the
say?
maintenance and the upkeep.
Yes. That your home is an investment every day.
Yeah.
So if you are changing your filter, if you are having your furnace serviced and your AC serviced, then it could have a lot more life in it than if you just neglect it or something.
Yes.
So again, if you are asked to address it in an inspection, then you might have to.
Yeah.
But I never tell people, as long as the furnace is working, as long as the AC is working, we list it that way.
We list it that way.
Yeah. Because right.
And we're disclosing.
Yes.
We're disclosing
And
everything we know about it.
The seller's disclosure form now requires you to put, if you know the age
You
of
have
your
to put
furnace
it.
and AC, you have to put it on there.
Mhm.
So a buyer's going to go in knowing this is how old. Same with the roof. You have
Same
to.
with the roof.
Well, now you have to say the age of the roof, the age of the furnace, the age of the AC, and the age of the water heater. All four of those things have to be disclosed.
Yes.
So it's not like you're not telling people.
Yeah.
how
So
old
they
they
already
are.
know going in,
Mhm.
and if there's an issue in inspection, then we can address
Yeah.
it at that time. But I
So
would never recommend
that is
changing any of that.
that's exactly the same as a roof.
Hmm.
HVAC and roof, same thing.
I agree.
Okay.
Totally. All right, your turn.
Okay. Uh, windows. Same. Same thing. I would say windows. It doesn't help necessarily to replace windows. And oh, wait, caveat. If there's a broken window, I always say
Let's get that fixed.
fix it,
Yeah.
right? Even if it's just, a new pane of glass or something, because sometimes you
Yes.
can just replace the pane of glass. But if you just have older windows, but they still open, or even if they don't open, you know, uh, as long as they're not broken,
Yeah.
then I just tell my seller they're fine.
Yeah.
And then we'll just see what happens in an inspection. Because sometimes I know if there's the fogginess on the
But yeah,
window,
it's a broken
a broken
seal.
seal. And so sometimes I've seen a lot of times a buyer in an inspection response will ask for that particular window to be replaced, and then that can be addressed at the time. But
Hmm.
it is not a good investment on a seller's part to replace all their windows.
Yeah.
So I think again, we're sort of that is a lot like the roof and the
It
HVAC.
is. It is. Yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you on
Yeah,
that.
unless they're rotting out or something. I mean, unless it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Generally, broken seals are more cosmetic in nature.
Mhm.
I know people don't like to see it, but
It's
it
not.
is.
They're still functional.
They're still functional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a huge item. So, all right. I have paint.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
and yes.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the cheapest way to make the biggest impact.
Right. And we sometimes a lot of buyers are going to want to do their own paint anyway,
Hmm.
but still, if like I showed a house this morning, that one I was telling you about in Bainbridge, and there was all kinds of funky paint colors.
Yeah.
Green, orange, burgundy. All the one room had two different colors on two different walls, and so if especially if it's kind of flamboyant paint or
Tone
just
it down.
yeah,
I
just
would
stuff
say
that
tone it down.
so that house would have shown a lot better if the whole house had been painted, alabaster white,
Yeah,
or
something
even like
neutral.
light gray, or even light tan, anything. So and painting, I really don't think you ever waste your money when you paint.
No, it's so
So
cost effective,
yep.
and I think, yeah,
Mhm.
and it
Painting
can completely like transform a room.
painting and flooring. I have a guy in North
Mhm.
Salem, and we're going to be listing his house, but he's going to put all new carpet in the upstairs because
Makes a big
it
difference,
it's
and
just
it's
going to
done for
and it's
people.
going to show better.
It will.
And it's not as expensive as things like roof, HVAC, and
Yeah,
windows.
those big ticket items. Yeah,
These are cosmetic things that
yeah,
matter.
yeah. I
So
100% agree, and I always tell people, if your house isn't, if it's, it can chop your house up if you've got all these different paint colors and all these different rooms. And sometimes some buyers can't envision themselves in there.
yeah,
They need more of a clean slate.
a
So
clean
I
slate.
think that paint's a huge one. So, all right, what you got?
This one's hard, I think. I got landscaping.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my thought would be clean up the landscaping that's already there.
Yes.
Okay. So if it's got weeds, if it needs to be trimmed back,
Yeah.
those types of things. That's something that a seller can even do themselves. That's not necessarily going to
Yeah.
cost any money. Maybe even putting some mulch down. That is,
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
possible. Now, if I've got a house, especially again, it's a lot of this matters with price point. But if I've got a house under 300 grand and it really doesn't have any landscaping, you can
There's
what do
little
you
things you can
what
do.
do you do? I mean, do you put two bushes in? Well, then it's just going to look like, oh, well, they stuck two bushes in to sell the house.
Yeah.
So you either with landscaping, I think it's kind of either an all or nothing type of thing.
Yeah.
So in those lower price ranges. So I would sort of lean towards don't put all new landscaping in.
Yeah, I don't.
Just clean up whatever is there.
Yeah, I think work with what you have.
Yes,
Clean up. Curb appeal is big.
it is.
You
And
don't necessarily need to buy the farm on the landscaping. I had that condo I was talking about in Danville, for instance. She did not have any landscaping in her front.
did you have her do some?
No, I just went and bought 3 big plants,
Oh yeah, and you just put
and
those
I
up.
put those out, and it looked inviting, and you know what I mean,
Yeah,
and nice, because I didn't really feel like, I mean, at their price, it was, about
yeah, and
250. So like I didn't,
oh, that's a good idea,
yeah.
Heather.
So it just looked really nice and inviting.
And I love flowers and like pops of color,
Yeah, they were
especially
like red. It
this
looks
time of
nice.
year.
Yeah,
See, and that's going the extra mile for your seller.
yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, I just went to Walmart, picked up 3 big
Yeah.
pots of plants, and then just set them out
Set 'em
there
out
prior
there.
to like doing the media for it, and it looked really nice.
Yeah, and
That's all we needed to do on
right.
that one.
And the last thing you want, and that this goes along, and all sellers should definitely listen to this. The first impression matters. And so if you walk up to the
Mhm.
door and things look unkept outside,
Mhm.
then they're going to assume that you haven't maintained anything,
Yeah.
right? So that's where weeds look bad. You don't
Yeah.
want weeds. You don't want your bushes all overgrown.
No.
You don't want, big, you don't want the plastic showing through on your mulch because you don't have enough
Yeah.
mulch.
Just freshen stuff up.
Freshen, yeah.
I think that makes a huge
It's like
difference.
makeup.
It is. Another coat.
It's
you
like
know?
put your makeup on.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see me without makeup.
I know, right? I was
Yeah.
out in the car putting it on before I came in. No, but yeah, it's like putting makeup on.
It is.
So you just tend to look better with it. And
Yeah.
that's what landscaping sort of is.
And I always tell sellers too that while I'm unlocking the door, the
Mhm.
buyers are looking around.
Oh yeah. And they are too.
And they are. They're looking at
And-
everything.
yeah.
So a good power washing, painting your front door, maybe painting your porch.
Power
Again, it's the paint.
Power washing is huge.
It's huge.
It
Nobody likes to see dirty.
It transforms everything.
It does. It does. And sometimes you don't even need paint after you power. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you power wash it looks
And then
good.
it's great.
Yep, absolutely. So those sorts of little things are super helpful and they don't break the bank.
Mhm.
So I would agree with you. All right, let me check mine out. Oh, painted cabinets. I say yes.
Yes.
Again, an easy way and
Mhm.
cost-effective way to totally transform a kitchen that maybe is a little bit dated.
Especially if they're like the old oak
Mhm.
cabinet. That is not a look that people are
Yeah.
gravitating towards right
The
now.
honey oak stuff,
Nope.
nobody really loves it.
No.
I mean, some
So-
people do, but
Typically, no.
the majority do not.
And that again, paint is the easiest and most cost-effective way
Mhm.
to do about anything.
Yep.
I like this. This is fun. Okay. Oh wait, how many do we have left?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Oh, two. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get one and I get one.
Yes.
Okay. Countertops. I'm gonna say no. Uh, I'm just gonna say no. Now, again, I'm looking at a lower price point when you're over $1 million. But most $1 million homes already have really nice countertops.
Generally, yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
But countertops can really be costly. And if you don't want to have an outdated kitchen and just put new countertops in there and not do the rest of it.
Yeah, you may as well do the whole thing if you're going to do countertops.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And so I would say no.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless, you want to redo the whole kitchen, which doesn't happen very often. This is a good one. Flooring. I say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially if your flooring needs some love. You can get this done pretty cost effective as well.
Yes. And now
you're going to see a return on it
generally, I definitely, and the house is going to show better. Now here's another thought on the flooring that I have had people do. Sometimes the reality is you don't know why you have to sell. Okay.
Mhm.
If it's a divorce situation, if it's a death situation and an estate is selling a house, or if your seller doesn't have any money to put into it, one way to handle something like flooring is a carpet allowance.
Yes.
So in the listing, you can say, we know the house needs new carpet. The seller is offering X amount of dollars at closing so that you can get your own carpet.
Yeah, and then they can pick it out.
Mhm.
So a lot of people do really like that.
Yeah, because it could be that the seller doesn't have any out-of-pocket money. They've just got equity in the house, and so they can use that equity at closing.
Yes.
So that's a way to handle flooring. I don't really think I've seen that done. It seems like flooring is more common that you would do that versus any of these other things.
Yeah.
You don't give a paint.
allowances.
Yeah, you don't give a paint allowance.
Not
You
generally.
don't give a window allowance. It's more
Yeah,
the flooring.
we see it more in
Flooring's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and I think a lot of people like to pick out their own flooring. So I think that's where
Mhm.
that allowance can kind of play in and really be a good
Me
selling
too.
point. Unless the carpet is just shot and we just need to, we need to do something about it before we get it listed. But
Right.
yeah, absolutely. So Well, that was a fun game.
I know, right? We
Yes.
pretty much agreed on everything.
We did, pretty much. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got one more fun little game.
Okay. This is with our cards that we're gonna hold up.
Yes, it's called Worth It or Waste It.
Okay.
So
This is helping my spirits.
oh, good.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated. I've just had a long week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know we always get on here and we act happy, but the reality is we have bad days too.
Sure do. Sure do.
So, and when you string a couple of those together, it's like, oh, geez, you know.
Yeah, it really makes your
That's
week
why I
not
thought
very
it
fun.
felt like Friday.
Well, it's tomorrow.
I
So you're
know.
almost there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we're either going to say worth it or waste it. I'll
Okay.
call out the.
Oh, and we're supposed to hold them up at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see if we align. Okay.
Oh, so this is so we're gonna
It'll either be worth
whether
it.
it's worth it or waste it in order to sell your house better.
Correct.
Okay.
Or waste it. Yeah. So, all right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Pool.
Yeah.
Although I love pools, they add pretty
They're-
much no value, and
No.
sometimes they can hurt your sale.
And they're so expensive. So
Oh
yeah.
my word. No kidding.
Yeah.
Love them, but they're crazy
Mhm.
expensive. So, all right. Luxury appliances. I'm going to do both.
Ugh.
Worth it?
No,
Or waste it?
dang it, I don't know.
I'm in the middle on this one. Because again, I think it's price specific.
I don't know, so I'm gonna hold up both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about price point
Yeah,
and
I
how
think
bad
so
they are to
too.
begin with.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Fresh mulch. Definitely worth it.
It's
We already
easy.
talked about why
Oh,
that's
yeah.
important. Paint. Again,
Worth it.
worth it. You learned one thing today will be that paint
Paint
is
and flooring.
worth it.
And
Yeah.
so's flooring.
Yes, absolutely. Landscaping. I'd say worth it, but I'm
I'm
going
gonna
back to our.
say waste it other than clean up what you've got.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Clean up what you have.
Clean up what you have, but you don't need to be
Yeah.
spending $5,000 on new
No,
bushes.
no,
and have
you
somebody
can
come.
go
You don't need a company
grab a
to come out
couple.
and redesign a whole thing.
No.
Because landscaping's expensive.
It's expensive. It is
Okay.
really expensive for
Okay.
sure. Okay. How about smart thermostats? I'd agree.
Mhm.
I think
mean,
they're great to have, but I'm
it
not going to
doesn't-
come in and tell you to put one in.
No, it doesn't help sell really.
Yeah. Yeah. How about professional cleaning?
Yeah. There's nothing worse than, you
Worth
know,
it.
pouring a house or something and the toilet is all gross or, you know, the sink is all nasty.
Or there's cobwebs
And
everywhere.
usually
Dust.
when it's professional baseboards, a professional cleaner will come in there and really do a deep clean, and that's important. And it's cost effective.
It's very cost effective, and it just sets the tone. I think.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see, it's all clean. It smells
Mhm.
clean when you walk in. I mean,
It looks
because people
clean.
really they use all their senses when they look at a house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Smell's a big one.
Smell is a huge one.
Yeah.
And especially, I mean, if you've got, I would even say too, with this professional cleaning, carpet cleaning is important.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
right?
Mhm.
Brett just listed a house and she got a full price offer in a day. And it was
Yeah.
a cute little house in Danville. And I actually went over there and did the listing appointment for her because when she was in the hospital with
She
the
was
baby.
having a baby.
And the homeowner said there was a room that had carpet and it was the little boy's room. And the carpet was kind of dirty. It didn't look great. And she was saying, I'm going to go ahead and replace it. And I said, no. I said, this carpet can be professionally cleaned and I'll be a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And she professionally cleaned it. And then she sent me a picture and it looked brand new.
Look brand new.
So if you I'm not talking about going to Walmart and renting the thing and trying to do it yourself. I'm talking about hire the
Hiring a
company, have them come in, professionally clean the carpet, especially if you have any sort of pet odor,
Yes.
because they can do the special treatments for that.
Yep.
So that goes along with the professional cleaning.
Absolutely.
Carpets.
Yep. And our last one, power washing.
Oh, yes.
Worth it. We've already kind of talked about how it can
Mhm.
transform. I mean,
Power washing for
I
sure.
love to power wash. I have a power washer. It's kind of one of my favorite things to do. It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it is satisfying. It's like coloring or those
So you just
the adult.
it's clean.
When I was trying to manage stress better,
You get an adult coloring book.
yeah, those oh gosh, Ruby got me for Christmas one time an adult coloring book with the colored pencils.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I love to color.
it's just that kind of satisfaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It's very satisfying. It's one of my favorite
yeah.
things to do. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, and we have a, oh, here we go. We're going to do a lightning round.
You love lightning
I know.
rounds.
That's like my
Yes.
favorite.
Yes. I
I
always
know.
try to put it in.
Yeah.
I know you love it. So,
Well, we do have a thing before you do that.
sure.
Matt Ludlow asked, "What about a home with a septic? Smart to pump it before listing or leave it?"
That's a good question.
So I have this a lot.
I do too.
I list a lot of country properties, and I always, this is what I tell my sellers. Typically, I tell them expect to be asked to pump it.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
It's not a requirement that you do that. But I'd say half the time, at least, if not more than half the time, especially if a buyer is coming from the city and they've never lived in the country before, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we have a septic." Well, then they don't know what a septic really is like, and so then
Yes.
they do want it pumped before closing, and so
Sometimes it's advantageous. Sometimes it's not good for the septic to be pumped if it's been pumped
yeah, you don't want to
recently.
pump it all the time
Yeah.
for sure. I think the standard is you're supposed to pump every 3 years, isn't it?
I think it's every like 3 to 5, something like
Yeah.
that.
But I just prepare my seller. Be prepared to be asked to
Oh,
pump
yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
it's 300, 350, something
Yeah.
like that. So
It's not a crazy
Mm-mm.
amount, but yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you definitely have to unless you've been having issues with it and then get it pumped or it's full.
Right.
Right. 'Cause you don't really know until they come and pump it
And they
anyway.
come and do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So are we gonna? So lightning round.
yes.
Do I ask you first and then?
Yes.
Okay. I'll ask
Yes.
you and then you ask me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Quartz or granite?
I like quartz.
Okay. Pool or no pool?
Well, Matt Ludlow will tell you I've always wanted a pool. I do. I love a pool. I've been told I live on a lake, so I don't need a pool.
You go float in the lake.
Which we do. I love it, but I think that you have to know going into it, you're never going to see that money back.
Oh, no.
So you're going to do it for you and your enjoyment only. So, but I do love a pool.
So
I'll say pool. If there's a pool house, I would love to have a pool for sure.
Hardwood or LVP?
I like them both.
And LVP is luxury vinyl plank flooring.
Yeah.
That's like the waterproof stuff.
Yes. I love the LVP because of the waterproof. It's generally easier to keep. But I love hardwood, so I would say hardwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Covered porch or screened porch?
I have 2 covered porches, so I think that just tells you the tale right there.
Yep.
I love a screen porch though. Don't get me wrong. But I love porches.
You have good porches, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And let's do you now.
Okay.
Let's see what you say. So quartz or granite?
Quartz.
Yeah. Pool or no pool?
No pool.
Hardwood or LVP?
Hardwood.
And covered porch or screen porch?
Screen porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? We're not exactly the same.
Right? I think about a pool is I do not want to mess with
What, upkeep?
No.
Yeah.
That's just another thing.
For me, I know. I'm gonna do a saltwater pool.
Oh, see, aren't those
So the upkeep is not as hard.
It's not. So with the saltwater pool,
that's what I hear.
You just basically don't have to put the chemicals in. Is that the deal?
I don't think as much. It's easier to keep.
Because I know with a pool, I've never had a pool.
I never.
But I know that it's all about. I have a hot tub, and I know you got to mess with all the chemicals.
Yeah, we have a hot tub too, and you got to mess with those chemicals, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Because if you just do a little too much of something, it's all.
Yeah, I'm just good at selling houses. It doesn't mean I'm good at keeping them up. Right?
Yes,
so yeah.
So.
I want to do more like this. I thought it was fun holding these up.
Yes, I know. I thought it was fun.
I felt like I was on a game show.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
yeah, we'll have to play some more fun games.
Yes.
It's always fun to do. So, yeah. So here's you guys' challenge. We want to know, we want you to walk through your home sometime in the next week and, just kind of imagine like you're seeing it for the first time, right? And then write down 5 things that catch your eye. And we'd love to know what you think needs to be fixed in your own house. And then if you have questions,
ask us.
Call
us. Well, and then I like how you say on here, write down the 5 things and then commit to fixing one each month. Yes. So we have 6 months left in the year. So that gives you a month off.
Yeah, take a month off.
So you got to do 5 things
Yeah.
in 6 months.
Yeah, and then you're gonna feel way more prepared.
Yeah.
You may never sell.
I-
You might, but we never know where the wind's gonna take us. That's
Right.
one thing I've learned in this business and in life.
Mhm.
And so I feel like the more prepared you are, the less stressed you're gonna be.
Yeah. Why does life have to feel like a tornado, though?
It doesn't have to. Sometimes.
I just want a nice little breeze.
But see, keeping up with those things will make it feel like a nice little
Just give me a nice
breeze
breeze for once.
instead of a tornado.
Okay.
So that would be
Mhm.
my
Well,
goal for you guys, for
this
sure.
this was fun.
Yeah. I
All
love
right.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
So I hope you guys learned some things. You know,
Like,
I think a
there's a
big
little value.
yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But just for sure, give us a call, even if you're not ready to list your house and you might not even be doing it for a couple of
No.
years. It's always good to have a realtor. And we don't charge for that. We come
No.
out, we'll talk to you. A lot of it is just, goodwill because we want you to remember us and how good we treated you when you
Yes.
do go to sell your home and you do
Uh-huh.
go to list your home.
I'm going next Wednesday to some sellers out of the lake, and
Mhm.
they just called me because they were like, we're kind of kicking around.
Yeah.
We don't
Mhm.
know, but it would probably be a couple years.
Yeah.
Would you come out and kind
Mhm.
of tell us what our house is worth? Tell us
Uh-huh.
what we need to do? Absolutely.
But see, you're still going to be around in a couple of years,
Of course.
and
Yeah.
same thing. It's like
And
I'm
I
not.
want to have good relationships with all my clients, so we may as well start now,
Yeah.
get you on the road to being ready, and then when you're ready, it's going to be
Mhm.
a
Oh, yeah.
lot smoother sailing.
Yeah, and that
You know?
people remember when you treat them well,
They do.
and it's not
I remember when people treat me well.
I know.
So I have to
right,
imagine
and
it's the
people
same.
remember when you treat them well, and you don't get anything from it.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And so when you go out there and you sincerely are doing it because you want to help, they're going to remember you.
100%.
So
Yeah.
that's a good tip
So
for
don't
new
ever
builders.
feel like you're bothering us,
Mhm.
I guess is a good way to
Yeah.
wrap that up. You can always call us
Mhm.
and we will make time for you to come out and kind of check out what you have going on and see how we can help.
Right, and we'll probably enjoy it,
We do. I do enjoy it.
I
I
like
love meeting new people and
Mhm.
seeing their houses
for sure.
and being like, oh, we can do this.
Yeah, then this
Yeah.
and this. Well, yeah, you definitely. We're like, let's redecorate.
We'll do that, but we'll do it all cost effective. I
Right.
won't make you rip out a kitchen.
Yeah.
Not usually.
Not
anyways.
usually.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Well, we hope you all have. Oh, we won't be here next week.
Yeah, we're going to be off next week
because our cameraman is going to be on vacation.
Yeah.
So
we're going to let him have a little time off.
Yeah,
and
we'll take
fun.
some time off too, and then we'll see you the following
Following.
week. And then I think there's going to be a couple weeks where it's just going to be me because you're on vacation.
Yeah. So I'll be on vacation.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll figure out something to talk about.
Oh yeah. It'll be fun.
I'll make Liam.
You'll do great. I'll call in.
Yeah, you can call in and I'll put Liam here or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He could be the guest co-host.
Yeah, that'll be.
You know?
Oh yeah, well that'll be fun.
I love it. I love it. So we won't see you next week, but we'll be back the week after, and we hope you'll tune in. And of course, you can always watch us on YouTube and our Facebook page anytime.
On the Greene Room.
That's
so
right.
have a good day.
Have a great week.